Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Gemini, this is focusing on how your person is feeling about you. Ooh, lots of cards wanting to flip there. How your person is feeling about you for the month of October 2020. How are you coming across to them? How are they coming across to you? What their deeper feelings are, what they like, what they don't like about the connection, and what their overall level of interest is in pursuing something with you this month, October 2020. Keep in mind, if this doesn't resonate, obviously feel free to check out your other placements. All the other videos should be up at this point. If you do like the reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. I really want to grow this channel so I can spend more time on it and ultimately create more of these readings for you guys. I absolutely love doing them. Once again, this is a video for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Gemini, how is your person feeling? How is your person feeling? Maybe endings, new beginnings, truth coming out, something like that. Just from some of what some of those cards wanted to flip out there and tell me just then. What is your person feeling? Let's see. We've got the Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, two nines. We've got the Three of Wands, Ten of Swords. This wanted to flip out earlier, and here it is. We've got the Ten of Cups. Well, look at that. We got two nines, two tens. Crazy. And the Two of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini, so let's get into it. So first card here, we have the Nine of Cups. So this is how your person sees you. It's a pretty good card to get as how someone sees you, because this is a card that's all about wish fulfillment, all about emotional fulfillment. This person could literally be seeing you as something of a wish come true. I think your person is seeing that there's so much potential here, that you are like an opportunity almost that they shouldn't pass up on. It's almost like you two have come across each other and they're thinking that maybe this is too good to be true, or maybe, you know, I wasn't necessarily looking for someone, but then Gemini came along and wow, they're pretty amazing. I don't think I should really pass this up. That's a possibility. There is a little bit of negativity to this card, and I can't really, it would be disingenuous to sort of skim over that. But sometimes this type of person, if this is how they're seeing you as a person, Gemini, it can be someone who comes across as a little bit selfish, someone who is a little bit overindulged, maybe a person who kind of gets what they want a little bit too easily. And that has you coming across as potentially a little bit, I don't want to say smug, but just that maybe a little bit spoiled. Someone who's used to getting what they want. There could be a physical aspect to this relationship if you two have already had a physical connection, and maybe your person is kind of feeling like, is that all Gemini wants from this? Is Gemini just kind of happy with the physical aspect of things and they don't really care about anything else? That's a possibility. That might only be for some of you. Either way, again, we've got two nines here. This is how your person is coming across to you. So honestly, two very independent people. Two people who are definitely not coming across as very needy, clingy, even though this is a Cups card. As you can see from the, from the person in this card, he's coming across as kind of smug, fairly comfortable. He's got what he wants. So I'm saying he because I'm just describing what's in the card, male or female, doesn't matter. But both of these energies are coming across as not too overly emotional, needy, clingy, that sort of thing. Two very, very independent people. Two people who are looking for, not necessarily actively looking, but at the same time smart enough not to pass up good opportunities is what I'm seeing. Two people who are kind of have their eye out and they will snap up that opportunity if it comes their way. So it can kind of sound a little bit selfish, but again, it's just two very, very independent energies is what I'm getting here. Nine of Pentacles, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this person could have strong earth in their chart. This is someone who is very, again, independent, not needy, not clingy. They've got it all going on. They're pretty self-sufficient. There's someone who has worked really hard on their stability, their material stability. This is someone who has a lot of interests. This is someone who has a lot of hobbies outside of work as well. This is generally someone who is pretty comfortable and pretty happy on their own, but it's not the Ten of Pentacles, just like this is not the Ten of Cups yet. Interestingly, the Ten of Cups has come up in this reading in a very, very interesting position, which we'll get to in a second. So we are still at nines here. So we're not, it's two people who are fairly happy in the position they're in at the moment, but at the same time, they don't quite have it all. It's not that full sense of completion. They're still trying to get to the next stage in their life and take up opportunities that come their way to achieve that. And potentially you two are seeing that in each other. You two are seeing each other as, you know, an equally strong, independent kind of person, albeit, you know, in different ways, different personalities, but you're both kind of wanting to get to that next stage in life, even though you're not acting like overly needy or desperate to get there. I am seeing, Gemini, that the person you're dealing with might be a little bit more active than you are in terms of kind of trying to push the relationship forward. I feel like you're kind of more comfortable than the other person is, at least for the time being. I feel like they are maybe doing a little bit more of the chasing than you are. It could be vice versa, but that's kind of what, it's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. How the person actually feels, we have the Three of Wands. So sometimes I do get sort of conflicting energy from this card. First of all, it is a card of travel. So, you know, travel, movement. This person might need to travel to see you. It could be vice versa. You could be traveling to see each other. There could be a little bit of a distance between you. But as I was just saying, I get the feeling that your person, Gemini, is a little bit more active in pursuing things than you are. So it's potentially this person is doing more of the travel to see you, or it could be that this person maybe travels a lot for work or something like that, or historically was doing that. Obviously travel is a little bit difficult at the moment, but this could be someone who travels a lot for work. This could be, you know, someone who's just kind of setting forth in something or getting the ideas in motion, and person in this card has their back turned. You may not completely know how this person feels about you, and they are coming across as very independent. You know, this is not like an overly emotional energy, so I doubt that there has been a lot of emotional communication between the both of you. But ones are definitely cards of, you know, quick sort of action and change. So I feel that if you're not aware of how this person is feeling, I feel like they may communicate that quite soon, or you may find that out quite soon, like I'm talking within days or weeks. It's possible this person is just still taking their time to actually decide on how they feel about this. You know, they might not be 100% sure yet. They might be taking a little bit of time with that. So yeah, it's not fully revealed yet. It's not fully revealed. Card of 3, it's possible that something is getting in the way. Can mean a third party, can be, you know, another person, but it can also be something else in this person's life. We do have a lot of pentacles here, so this person could spend a lot of time on their work, career, finances, stability, that sort of thing. So it could be that that is kind of something that's getting in the way of this connection, and preventing that sort of emotional communication from taking place. Or again, providing a bit of a I don't want to say barrier, but just something that's kind of slowing things down. But again, ones are cards of, you know, energy, change, communication. So I feel like something will come through soon about how this person feels, Gemini. We'll move on to the 2 tens now. So we've got the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Cups, and it's really interesting that they have come out in this position specifically, because this position is what this person likes about the connection, and this card position is what they don't like about the connection. So it's funny that these two have come up in that sort of order or direction. 2 tens, you know, cards about endings, new beginnings, cycles coming to an end and the start of something new. Obviously, very, very different cards here with the Swords and the Cups. This is like, you know, hurt, betrayal, kind of really bad endings where someone feels completely, you know, stabbed in the back, just completely kind of destroyed, rock bottom, and then has to kind of start fresh. And then we've got kind of emotional fulfillment, happiness, family, love, emotional sort of connection. The fact that this has come up in a positive and this has come up in a negative, you know, you can't help but get kind of split personality vibes. And maybe, are we doing a Gemini reading and we're talking about split personalities? Look, Geminis don't have split personalities. I'm not suggesting that. I love my Geminis. In fact, my best friend is a Gemini. Lots of Gemini friends. I love you guys. It's not split personality. What it is just kind of, it can come across as different moods. I'm not going to lie. So you can get kind of different moods from a Gemini, and, you know, it's not necessarily, the bad moods are not necessarily really bad. It's just that, you know, Geminis are known for being so friendly, lovable, sociable, kind of social butterflies, life of the party, that sort of thing. And so I feel like when Geminis then decide to, you know, when they're not in that completely sociable mood, it can sort of come across to other people like, whoa, you know, why is my Gemini friend or partner or family member acting so different all of a sudden? It's not that you're acting different or you're a different person. It's just that you've kind of either withdrawn a little bit, or you're not in that super friendly, sociable vibe. Everyone needs, you know, a bit of time off from that. So I feel like this is a kind of complex connection between you guys, and there are definitely some complex emotions going on here, and that has probably left this person, I don't want to say confused, but they're still kind of deciding about which way this is going to go, and they're just not 100% sure yet about their feelings. When this comes up in a negative position, because normally it is such a happy card, it's such a positive card to get in a love reading. So when it comes up in a negative position, it can mean a couple of different things. So this can be kind of feeling like stuck in a rut. So if this is someone you know or you already have a connection with, person might be feeling like, well, is this it? You know, has it kind of gotten to a point where things are kind of a little bit predictable, a little bit boring? If this is a new connection or newish, maybe you guys are disagreeing on what ultimate emotional happiness and fulfillment means. Maybe it means something different to both of you. And maybe the reality of that is just sinking into this person, or maybe you two are still figuring that out. And maybe there's a little bit of, not conflict, but a little bit of disagreement, not quite seeing eye to eye on that sort of thing. Ten of Swords in a positive position. I mean, wow. I mean, that's pretty hard to kind of reconcile the way these two cards have come out. But ultimately, the one positive thing in this card is that once you hit rock bottom, the only way is up from there. I mean, things can only get better, right? And there is a little bit of hope. And at the end of the day, at least the bad times have ended. They can't get any worse. And, it's kind of hope for the future. Even though it's a very distant hope, there is hope for the future there. Gemini, this is one of your cards, Ten of Swords. So again, it could have something to do with this person is kind of struggling maybe with different moods, or they're still trying to get a good grasp on the complexity of your personality and what makes you unique. They're still trying to figure that out. Overall level of interest in pursuing a relationship, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So more Pentacles energy. Again, this is all about balance. This is all about juggling. This can be weighing the pros and cons. So maybe this person is just still trying to decide, still trying to figure things out. And you know what? I think you both are. I think you actually both are still trying to figure it out, still trying to figure out whether this, is something that is worth pursuing, continuing, and what it will bring you both. It can be a card of juggling between two things. So not always two different people. It can be, trying to find a balance between work, career, finances, that sort of thing, and the relationship. So maybe, there's still a bit of balance that needs to be found here in order to kind of let the connection get to the next level. That's possible too. But overall, Gemini, this person could still be figuring things out, but I think you're going to get some more clarification on their feelings soon with the Three of Wands here. And ultimately, you two are really mirroring each other quite a bit, even though possibly very different wants and needs, but certain aspects of your personality are very, very similar. And I'm getting that you are both quite complex individuals, and that can bring up a little bit of conflict, a little bit of friction, disagreements, but it also keeps things super interesting. So I get the sense that you two are just very drawn to one another, and you're finding the sort of complex combination of your two personalities very, very interesting. It's kind of stimulating for you both. So be very interesting to see how this plays out and how the rest of your readings turn out for the rest of October. I'm very curious to see that. So if you enjoyed that reading, Gemini, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.